Hi, welcome to A Day with Marcus Wells. And this is Carmen Wells, his mom. So today we're talking about autism nutrition and diet. And right now, we're in a good place, I have to admit, but maybe a little too good. Marcus will eat anything. He will try anything. He absolutely loves food. He loves it so much that he's kind of gained some weight. So we're going to start jump rope next week. But anyway, I know how difficult it is to try to find foods that your autistic child will eat. That topic itself drove me absolutely insane. All he would eat was chicken nuggets, cheese pizza, chicken strips, and those still are his favorites, by the way, but that's all he would eat when he was little. And I hate to admit what a horrible parent I was, that if that's what he was going to eat and we were going to do this 7 days a week, that's what he ate. Because I didn't know what to do. And he was so awful and difficult about trying anything. So if this is the phase that you're in, honey, I know how you feel. Marcus had different phases of obsession. So I don't know what your child is like totally into, but at one point we had Wally, and then we had superheroes. Batman, Spider-Man, all of these, right? And so we'd have to introduce food to him by, leaving it on a nice little, let's just say a little Wally plate, or a Wally bowl, or a Wally cup. But anyways, we would have little slices of apples just left on the table, just sitting there and not even talking about it. So he would grow an interest and go see what it is because it had Wally on it, So we went on serious missions for finding his favorite character in plates, bowls, cups, and that's how we slowly would introduce little things here and there and not say, eat this. I mean, we just didn't even go there. It was just on the table, left there, and he would come into the kitchen and he'd start sampling. Now I know everybody's different and who knows what, but this is the fun and joys of being a parent, trying to figure out how am I going to get my kid to eat something besides chicken nuggets and pizza. What is really critical of our kids to have are the foods that God has created. Okay, so you sound like a crazy lady now, but it's true. Oh my goodness. How true is it? Google foods that fight cancer, for crying out loud. These foods that were created, that are on the earth by God, are the best foods in helping your system develop, your organs, your brain activity, your overall health. It has absolute miracles and wonders, and of course you pray over your food. You just magnify it because you're feeding your body these amazing foods that are meant to take care of you. Like, these foods have a purpose. It's so important that our kids with autism, they have like a multivitamin, some type of omega-3 fats, vitamins like B6 and C. And you really want to avoid, and this, I know, okay, don't throw a show at me, but you've got to avoid things like artificial ingredients. Yeah, chicken nuggets, sugar, corn, gluten, and dairy. It's all related to the gut and the brain activity. There's all this research on it. I'm sharing with you what we spent thousands of dollars on, and we tried. And it did have some changes, like the nervous tics started to go away, the banging of the head, the flapping of the arms. But the introduction to food, that's going to be a challenge. And the same foods pretty much that are cancer-fighting foods, along with foods that are natural at detoxing the system, are the two food groups that are critical for your autistic child. Okay? No, I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not a specialist. No, I didn't pull this from the air. We paid to get this type of information, and we utilized it. So I'm just sharing it. Take it as you'd like. But I did find it interesting that there was a connection to how these foods, they're created by God, They're not chicken nuggets made by man. Anyway, you want to somehow squeeze in some natural detoxing foods, because that helps get rid of a lot of the, toxic things that are in our bodies, and they have some form of a connection from what's in our gut to how we handle things neurologically. And again, that's how a specialist explained it to me, and I understand this. Like broccoli, grapefruit, avocado, collard greens, asparagus, spinach. You have to somehow, some way, find a way to put that into their diet. The foods that are really good with helping with focus and calming attention, healing the gut. And they have all these natural ingredients that are overall good for your health and heal you. And I'm just going to list these really quick, but you can look this up. Seriously, look up foods that naturally detox. You can Google that. Or cancer-fighting foods, because these are also foods that are literally helping regenerate cells, getting rid of toxic chemicals that do make it into your body. And they help heal your organs, your nervous system, your brain. Anyways, I'm just going to start listing them, okay? So, whole grains, tomatoes, walnuts, strawberries, spinach, raspberry, lentils, orange, grapes, garlic, cranberries, flaxseed, cherries, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, carrots, blueberries, bananas, fatty fish, brown rice, sweet potatoes, eggs, apples, all berries, yogurt, lentils, avocados, oranges, beans, nuts, leafy veggies, beets. Those are just like a lot of the common foods that are across the board, overall superpower foods that heal, and you really do want to introduce it into the diet. Now, you get to come up with creative ways, and I will provide a couple of snacks in future videos regarding that, incorporating. How do you make a kid who doesn't like asparagus eat asparagus? Well, you're going to have to come up with a really good recipe, like baking it in the oven with Parmesan, olive oil, garlic salt, and it gets nice and crispy. And then again, you put it on the table on their favorite little bowl, and you just leave it be. And next thing you know, Marcus started eating it. That's just one example. But again, whenever we do sit down to eat, and we pray and we thank God for the food that He's provided, but we also ask that it heal. And this was one of the things that we implemented in our household. So I hope this message was helpful, and have a great day. Bye.